Leo. Hiding and traveling. 2023 7 directions reading. Start with the Fantasy Cat Oracle deck. And we'll get an energy, an outgoing energy for 2022. And the incoming energy of 2023. Outgoing. Ooh. Leo. Empowering. How beautiful. I'll try to work with the glare a little. There we go. Oh my, well. So, wow. The empowering card, number 7, which is interesting that Leo season, you know, as you know, begins the end of July. We have the action is give of yourself. And the advice is release the ego. Very deep. Give of yourself and release the ego. On the bottom of the deck we have, well, 2023. The wild energy of midday, and we have summer, and I do believe that is the magical time of day for you, Leo. But summer, so summer, we have the 7 here, and we have summer and the wild energy of midday. So I feel 2023 summer is going to be very, very, very significant this year. The events, the shifts, the changes, the insights. And bottom of the deck, we have winter as well. Overall, the delicate feeling of night, looking up at the night sky, winter nights. I just saw the sun card. How fitting. Release the ego. I love it. Oh, 5 of Cups. Releasing, as I'm saying, releasing the ego. You know, the lion heart, the brave heart that you are, that heart-centered energy, the magnificent being, Leo, that you become when your heart, when you're in your power from a heart-centered place, a place of true strength, without having to be better than someone, without having to have competition, without someone else's light or strength diminishing yours, without you needing to vampire from someone else. That's the strength. Power is an interesting thing to wield. And there are many temptations that come with power. So, but I feel this, this is going to be a good year, and maybe even a birthday. Bottom of the Light Seers Tarot, we have the 5 of Swords energy. Interesting. Letting go of ego, perhaps. We have air energy, which is also that night energy, that winter energy. We have air energy, 5 of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But Five of Swords, this is the struggle, the conflict, the frustration. I'm feeling it has to do with this like kind of death of the ego, or there's this rebirth, something. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So the four directions, the four great powers within: mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical. We have north, east, south, and west. Mental, spiritual, emotional, physical, also known as wisdom, illumination, innocence, and introspection. We have above and below, the plan, the messages, the energy coming from higher vibrations, higher sources, ancestors, angels, your higher self, God, the universe, the divine, Jesus, and then within, what's the transformation, the energy that's within for you this year. And Leos have a lot of strength. So again, you know, the wielding that power and that strength, you know, is a formidable task. So now we have the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck guiding through lunar and seasonal changes. Ooh, the darkness. Interesting. We have the night here, the delicate feeling of night, and then we have the darkness on the bottom of the deck. And then you have this opposite energy of 2023, the midday summer, the wild energy. Ooh, the full moon wanted to be seen. So the Native Heart Healing Oracle deck, which I actually got the inspiration for the four directions based off of one of their suggestions. And the 7 directions, again, above, below, within. Alright, and bottom of the deck we have the we have another 7. We have the 7 sisters, which is Pleiadian energy. May want to look in that direction under the night sky. Winter 2023, whether it be the beginning of the year or the end of the year, winter 2023, but just putting that out there. The 7 sisters is about ascension. It's about activation. And it's about assistance. You know, there's this empowerment energy here. Just see summer. Just one bit. So this is the season for you this year. And I'm getting around July. Summer, the wild energy of midday, when daytime. So just, you know, the daytime this summer, getting out during the day, spending time in the sun, outside, getting things. There's I feel the energy there for you. Some kind of, this is advice: enjoy the moment, live fully, give value to what you have. Enjoy the moment, live fully, give value to what you have. Like stopping and smelling the flowers. I think that's clear enough. I believe in you, flowering magicians. That doesn't need any extrapolation. So north, which is your choices, your thinking, your focus, your wisdom. Wow, yeah. Interesting new moon energy. It's time to create something new. It's time to assess what you want and plant new seeds and new intentions. It's time to bring things in. This is a card of balance, an energy of balance. This is new, fresh energy, new goals, new intentions. Oh wow, abundance. Abundance is all around you. Opportunities, abundance. Wow. Because the new moon is about planting those seeds. Yeah, Knight of Swords, Leo. It's time. Do it. Take that action. And it's interesting, the Knight of Swords, we have the mental energy, the air energy in the north position in the wisdom. It's time to take action. It's time to move swiftly and plant new seeds, new intentions, new goals, because there's this energy of abundance for you this year. So keep your mind on setting new goals, setting new intentions, creating something new. We may come back and read the new moon. We'll see where the reading goes, but this is gorgeous energy already. Plant those seeds. The new moon energy cycles, we use new moon to set new goals, new intentions, new dreams, and then to take action. Knight of Swords is here towards that, and there's this energy of abundance. Illumination, east, which is where you get your guidance, your inspiration, those numinous events, your synchronizations, your intuition, these type of things. We have the Star Child. Wow. Talk about empowering, a new adventure, another energy of something new, embracing life, embracing an adventure, embracing you have the Knight of Swords here, like it's time to go. It's time to do this. This is about inborn gifts and abilities, and it opening a whole new world almost. It's also about your connection to the stars, because we have this delicate feeling of the night sky. Your connection to it all, basically. This is earth energy. It's also about some of us mentoring and accepting our own unique gifts and abilities and divine nature. And also some of us may be mentoring someone, mentoring a child with special gifts. But wow, we talk about empowering, and you have the divine masculine here, the lunar god. The lunar god is about stepping into your power. You're more powerful than you think you are. And you're about to go on a journey. You're about to discover, and it may have a lot to do. Yeah, there's such empowerment here, Leo. You're about to, it embarks you on a whole new journey. The masculine, this is also a card about, your physical power and strength and vitality, getting into shape, exercising, make, your strong, healthy, vital self. But this is definitely about you stepping into your power, because you haven't stepped fully up to it. You're more powerful than you think you are. If you think you're strong now, wow. And there's this embrace it. And there's this whole new journey. Yeah, page. This is a message coming through, a strong message. You're about to learn. You're about to see. You're about to receive it. You got air energy here now. Page of Swords and Knight of Swords. Some kind of mental shift, perception, information, truth, knowledge, messages, communication, something coming in. that you're going to that's going to illuminate you. And then we have the lunar god. We have the new moon here. We have the delicate feeling of night. I love that we have the balance of night and day here, and then you have the balance of the new moon with the two crescents. and then the new moon and seed in the middle. I also love that the empowering card and the new moon, creating something new, assessing, making an assessment, and you have this pink energy, this energy of unconditional love, this strength. You know, there's going to be, you are Leo, the strength of a lion, the heart of a lion. There's layers to your strength. There's layers to your strength. All forms of it, mental, emotional, physical, spiritual, layers to all of it. So in the emotional, in the south position, we have the Lakota tribe. And this is your community, this is your tribe, this is your people, this is your loyal friendships. And we have the full moon again in a different deck making an appearance. You have power, it is real. And it's time. It's wow. The Lakota tribe. And look, these are both 16s. Oh my goodness. These are both 16s, which are 7s. You have power and the Lakota tribe. Interesting. Oh, Leo, dearest Leo. Another 7. The Chariot. July. Okay, so July. Something is going to happen in July. Something significant, some kind of shift. Oh, wow. We have 3, 7, 7, 7, 7. We have abundance here. So, and this is that Empress energy. The Chariot, moving forward fearlessly. This is the divine chariot is activated by your balance, your peace, and your harmony, by your understanding, your inner and outer self, your mental and emotional, your spiritual, and, your mental, emotional, your intuition, your logic. Bringing the darkness, see that darkness? Bringing that into balance, understanding, understanding why you went through the things that you went through, the strength that it gave you. This is forward movement. This is victory, strength. You have power, and there is something in July, I feel, around the full moon. I want to know more about, let me look at the Lakota tribe. It may have something to do with a friendship, with a family member, with an ancestor. Oh wait, wrong book. My bad. Funny, I turned to the Star Child. Inborn ability, mentoring, embracing life, opportunity, or an adventure. Yeah. That's where you're going to find a form of abundance. Something you're going to be very grateful to receive. So embrace this adventure. So the Lakota tribe. Your tribe, loyal friendships, the global village. This mandala represents the healing energy of the Lakota tribe, also known as the Sioux Nation, that speaks of the great ancient ways of the Native Americans of the great northern western plains and Black Hills. The Lakota culture was focused on community. This card highlights the importance of tribe and kinship. These people held for one another, where strength, courage, wisdom, generosity, faith, and heart were felt as one. Hold on 1 second, Leo. When is the full moon in July 2023?
Here is information from Royal Museums, Greenwich.
July 3rd. When is the full moon in August?
Here is information from Royal Museums, Greenwich.
The sturgeon moon will be on August 1st. So that as the moon is waxing and getting full, and will be full on the 1st. Wow. I think that July is just going to be very popular. This is your tribe. I feel like all of those things discussed are Leo traits, right? Strength, generosity, wisdom, courage, faith, and heart. All felt as one. I mean, to me, that's Leo in a nutshell. The Lakota people felt a deep reverence for spirit and saw, felt, and heard it in every aspect of the natural world. You are being guided to heeded call from your heart, and this is in your heart position. Let's remember. You are being guided to heeded call from your heart to connect with your soul family and be active within your community. Allow your gifts to be shared, to be seen, and to be felt. Everything and everyone within the universe is connected, and this mandala asks you to feel the connection we all share once again. Be reminded that you are never alone. Take time to be in nature, where the tall ones, trees, are your relatives. Walk barefoot, touch, feel, and follow your senses to ignite the oneness of who you truly are. This mandala also indicates that you have real-world support from people who wish to be there for you. Open and expand your heart and allow yourself to receive. This is a gift for you as the receiver, as well as for those wishing to give. I salute the light within your eyes where the whole universe dwells, for when you are at the center within you and I am at the place within me, we shall be one. And that's that balance. But I really feel they're going to meet someone. This is the inner key elements. One of them is the 7 directions. Your path upon the earth. Yeah, it's time for you to reap your abundance. It's time for that manifestation of that which you have. But I feel with the mentoring card in the Lakota tribe right here, I feel that there's somebody some of you may meet someone possibly this summer. I just feel this summer is going to be so significant for you. Especially around that full moon that's that begins waning pretty much at the beginning. The moon is going to be getting full at the beginning of Leo season, and this is going to be powerful for you. You may have dreams. You may see, I would definitely pay attention to the sky at night. I would definitely you have another card of spending time in nature, taking in the moment during the midday. At one time, I had overheard a conversation in a metaphysical shop that I frequent, and anywho, about the different times of day for the different zodiac signs. That like water signs during twilight is our magical time. I think earth signs it's morning. Fire signs it's midday. Air signs it's nighttime. So this is a powerful. This may be a very powerful time of day for you as a fire sign, when taking in the moment, taking in those light codes, taking in the sun, taking in everything, taking in the spiritual. But I think that some of you, there's some ancestors, because full moon energy, dreams and messages from ancestors come through. Some of you may receive a message. Some of you are, there's a mentor. There's somebody, you have the star child here, and you have the page of swords. A younger person, a star child. Some of you, because the divine masculine is here. The divine masculine is also about protecting those who are smaller and weaker and frailer than you. Those of you speaking up for those who don't have the strength to speak up for themselves. And as a lion, as someone of strength and courage and heart, that's who you are. That's what favors you. That's your inborn ability. This is beautiful. So in the West, physical introspection. Wow, we have the third eye chakra, which I'm doing a whole series on the third eye chakra. On all the chakras. I'm not to the third eye. I've done all the way through the heart chakra. And I'll begin the throat chakra after I finish the 2023 readings. But third eye chakra, across from the star child, when we're talking about inborn ability and something opening within you, this, you have power, it is real. And this is the same energy, right? Those are the two crescents, and the new moon in the center. That is also very interesting. We have a lot of moon energy here. Yeah, you're going to start to see self-reflection. This is about opening to larger possibilities, and I'm making sure that, and it's interesting that self-reflection is here with introspection, because that's exactly, there's something you're going to see that's opening and awakening within you, because that's what the third eye, this card is about in this deck, the third eye chakra. It's about awakening, something blossoming within you of the spiritual, a different lens, a different eye. And you have this across from inborn ability with the star child, and you have this self-reflection. It changes everything, it opens everything. And it's also, when we're empowering yourself, when we're talking about releasing the ego. Because see, every tribe of the zodiac, we all learn from each other. We all have traits of each other, but we all have our own task to learn to balance. And see, once you learn to balance your power and your strength, my fire lions, that's what you have to see. And self-reflection is about seeing the darkness within us, right? Yeah, it's about, that battle, that struggle. And again, don't forget, we have another 7 down here with the 7 sisters. Oh my gosh. I might have to read that one because it's a 7. And the card, and then look what we have, 9 of Cups. That's it. And there's that emotional energy, water energy, 9 of Cups. There's that. There it is. There's that dream, that goal, that intention. This is that abundance. I just heard something that you don't have. It could be, money, it can be love, it can be health, power, whatever that 9 of Cups, dream, something you're dreaming of. And we have this water energy with the self-reflection. This is, I feel that the third eye chakra, this opening, this empowering, this gift, this inborn ability, this magic, this power you have that is real, that's the gift, that's the treasure, right? The treasure chest, the 9 of Cups. I feel you're gonna find that about yourself. Above position, what's coming from above, from your higher self, your angels, your ancestors, your loved ones. We have heart chakra. Wow, 2 chakras here. And we have this heart chakra energy, which makes sense, doesn't it? It's about having love and forgiveness and compassion for yourself, dear one. Wow. This is the Stargate. This is how things manifest into our world, through our heart. Whether we let evil or we let love in or we let hate in, it comes to this green, beautiful Stargate. But this is your energy. This is your inborn ability. Yep. 3. And then 38. 8. Mastery. When you master your heart chakra energy, when you heal your heart, and I've done the heart chakra reading, I'll put the link in the description. So you don't have to, you can just click down there if this resonates with you. You can, and then when we get to the third eye chakra, and then we have, nourishment. We have another 7, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to nourish yourself with love and compassion. We had the lunar god here, which is this is the same energy. Taking care of yourself, nourishing yourself, making sure you have everything that you need. I mean, all of the messages that are just coming through here, you know, this is the nourishment you need. This is what what your heart desires, is this nourishment. You know, 7, but and again another 7, and you have 6 and 7, 42 and 7. You know, just this progression. And the nourishment, both of these cards are about taking care of your diet, eating, you know, eating things that are making sure you're drinking enough water, getting enough rest, exercising, taking care of yourself. And it's also, the nourishment card is also a card about, you know, about controlling your jealousy and being aware of what makes you jealous. You have self-reflection, right? And knowing that if you're carrying jealousy in your heart or envy for someone else and what they have, it's only because you're not in your power yet. You don't know how powerful you are. You don't know how strong you are. And there's something missing, something you're not nourishing or giving yourself. Compassion, love, that kind of energy here. And we have, clarifying that, the 3 of Pentacles. And there's that, you know, with the 3 on the Star Child card, this is about, you know, your gift, your skill, your talent, your expansion. You know, a 3 of Pentacles again. This is part of what's going to make you grow, and there's this inborn ability, nourishment, your heart. The Leo energy, it's like you supply this nourishment to the rest of us, but this is coming from above. Heart chakra nourishment, 3 of Pentacles. It's time to get to work on that. And, you know, 3 of Pentacles is also a card of collaboration. As again, we said, there's a mentor, there's someone in your community, your tribe, a loyal friend who is going to help you achieve something below what's going on here in our time. Yeah, 19, the relic of time. This is an opportunity to heal, a portal that is being opened for you to access another timeline where a piece of you has been fragmented through some kind of pain, trauma, or suffering, and it's affecting you in your current life. And this means an opportunity is going to be open for you to retrieve that. And a piece of you, this might have a lot to do with this adventure. And you have the Knight of Swords here. You have the masculine energy, you have the Star Child energy, and you have the Lakota tribe and a Star Child, almost like this tribe that looks after you. Leo, however that resonates with you. But there's this adventure, and it looks like it's going to be really fun. Really fun and empowering. That treasure chest down there is your empowerment. We have the void. We have the dark moon. So you have the new moon energy, and you have the dark moon and the full moon. Holy cow. Wow. So yeah, so I would say July, the full moon is on what did it say? The 5th we looked up. So the full moon is on the 5th. So I feel that whole moon cycle from June, the full moon in June to the full moon on August 1st, in July to the full moon on August 1st is going to be very powerful for you. There's going to be some real magic and inborn, for some of you, verification, for others of you, an awakening. You have the void. This is about releasing what you no longer need, the void. Dark moon is the night before the new moon. And you have this dark moon energy here. The long night moon, which again, we have this winter energy, the winter sky, and we have the long night moon, which is it's either the dark moon or the new moon on the longest night of the year. So like the dark moon is when it's the darkest, right? And the long night moon would be that moon in what, December? The dark moon in December. But you have this darkness here. The void. This is about releasing what you no longer need, freely releasing, letting it go. This is a card of also rest, getting rest and relief, freely releasing what you no longer need into the void. That's whatever the energy was that held this fragment from you in place, Leo. You got to release it. Let's just read. I'm being guided to read the void for some reason. So let's do it. Your time to rest and reset is here. Release all that does not serve you. Stop resisting. The void is a time of possibility, not just darkness. And that's why they wanted me to read it. It's not, this is about having faith. Maybe we'll read both of these. There is nothing to fear in letting go of negative patterns and habits. So let go of the old and releasing the ego. This is where your empowerment comes from. This is where your heart chakra is activated. I freely release what I no longer need. That's the mantra. While the full moon, which is also, again, you have all the energies of the moon. You have the new moon, the dark moon, the full moon, the crescents, and then you have this third eye chakra representing all of those cycles as well. This blossoming, this opening. While the full moon, full attractive power, gets all the publicity, the dark moon, which offers the infinite possibilities of a clean slate, is just as powerful in its own way. The dark moon often looks like just a darker piece of the night sky, and in some cultures, the way it appears harkens back to the idea of the void. It is a place of unknowable secrets, a state of everything and nothing, or a place to prepare or rest before moving on. To me personally, there is a relieving, restful quality about this darkest moon that allows pondering and decisions about what we can jettison before making fresh plans for the new moon, which is the next day. Get it? Fresh plans. It's time to do it. It's time to go. And there's this, like, we're talking about wild energy of the summer, right? We're talking about the wild energy of the summer, and you have the Chariot, the card of Cancer. These like horses, like there's not even any reins on these horses. They're running free and wild. And look at this. I mean, just, you have the winter sky, you have the long night moon and the dark moon. So the dark moon, I think this is going to be a very magical time for you. Keep your eye on the sky. There's this like peaceful energy of like the night, the delicate feeling of night. And here's this little rabbit just out, and there's, you know, again, another delicate feeling of night. And you have this void, resting, releasing, you know, this self-reflection, which is exactly what the ancestors used the colder months, you know, in winter for. You know, that's why they worked so hard for the harvest, so that they could, you know, and they would, you know, they would sew, they would weave, they would read, they would journal, they would paint, they would, you know, think and rest. But yeah, it's, and why are we resting? Because it's going to be time to go, man. You've got The self-reflection card, this is the self-reflection card is about you opening to larger possibilities to yourself. And so is the Three of Wands. It's about the journey. And you've gotten to the edge of it's time for expansion. It's time for you to grow. You've gotten to the west coast of who you are, if you will. It's time to go back east. It's time to discover, another layer of your power. The Three of Wands is about your ships coming in. And look, she doesn't even need her ships to come in. She got her surfboard. She can go out there and meet them. And she's not afraid, and she's skilled. It's interesting that Three of Pentacles is coming from above, and this Three of Wands is here. And Three of Pentacles is collaboration. It's teamwork. It's working together to create something new. It's a new skill. It's a new trade. It's a new, it's beautiful. But I love that the 3 and the 3, above and below, release what you no longer need. Whatever you're carrying, and I feel this has a lot to do with what you're carrying in your heart chakra. Things that your ego may have done, to protect you. Your shadow, this is about pulling your shadow. You know how you have, this is about the darkness, the dark experiences, because the darkness has to be there just as much as does the light. When you accept that, that's when things open. When you accept that, that's when things begin to shift and change, because it's the darkness that we learn our most powerful lessons from. So now it's time to apply that into, cultivating an amazing life for yourself, but pulling our shadow, our ego, into alignment, into balance. And there's a movie, Tech Concrete. It's an anime movie, but it very much, at the end of the movie, it just really wraps up in a very creative way what it means to deal with these two energies. This is like the angel, and in the cartoons when the angel and the devil sat on your shoulder, this should really be a red horse, right? Because black is not evil, black is not bad. But and I'm not, red, just saying, because I digress. But it's about that devil and that angel that sit, the darkness and the light, and how and which voice are you going to listen to? Which voice is sounding true to you? And that's about why we build our intuitive muscle, so that we can listen to our highest good. But this energy right here always wants to protect us at any cost. And sometimes it takes control, and it needs to be drawn in. Very interesting. Wow. Within, we have a self-discovery. Yep. And there it is. And this is a card of such energy and joy and excitement. Something, again, here's this 10, this full circle. Did you have a 10? Am I wrong? I guess I am. I thought I saw a completion card. But, you have this completion. And it's interesting because the third eye chakra is 36, so that's a 9. When you have this awakening, this blossoming, this heightened sensitivity, this understanding, this is self-discovery, a quicken, this is such positive energy. And look, there's this true north, right? You can barely see the end. Right here. True north, abundance. That's creating something new, assessing your new position, planting new seeds, new into working with this moon energy. It's time. And we have, oh wow, the snow moon, which is the next full moon from when I'm recording this, February 5th. The snow moon is about this full moon, and since we have the full moon and the moon energy here in general, this is great for releasing as well. full moon pulling that watery energy, since you know the moon affects the tides. It affects the tides within your emotional ocean as well, and that's why a lot of people act crazy around the full moon. Anybody in the service industry will tell you. And we got 10 and we got 30 and we got 40 and we got, 19, the relic of time. 1 and 9 is 10. This is about the simplicity of the purity of things, of keeping things simple, no drama, no messiness, no just keeping things simple, looking for not making things overly complicated. Just this purity. Yeah, look at this fire, Leo. What? And I'm getting that summer energy again with the wild energy of midday. Wow. I'm just speechless. The King of Wands, the masculine. There's a lot of masculine energy in this reading. I really feel that, this self-discovery that's going on for you in 2023 is going to purify your life. There's this purity card here, and then you have the King of Wands with his crown of fire and that runic symbol on his wand. But it's just going to make things so clear, so simple. It's that fire is there's this purity from this self-discovery. 38, 11, 10, 10. Yeah, this is this shift this summer has a lot to do with this healing of your of something that you may not even realize. Might not even be from this lifetime. You may even, during a dream or some kind of awakening or epiphany with this third eye chakra, you may have some kind of understanding. And again, there's so many sevens here. 7, 7, 7, 7. You have abundance here. You have the 9 of Cups. $2023 is also what? 2, 2, 4, 3, 7. Okay, so Leo, we're going to get an animal totem to just be your messenger, your confirmer. So just be aware of how this this animal comes into your year in 2023. The rat. Oh wow. The rabbit. That's the card that just flipped around and stuck out. It wanted to be seen. The rabbit, no less. Power, abundance, heroism, seasons, cycle of life. This is heroism right here. The King of Wands is the hero that saves the day. That's Superman right there. You know what I mean? As we were talking about earlier, This card as well is about, again, like I said, protecting those, defending those who aren't as strong, standing up, using your strength to protect those who aren't as strong as you are. And you have abundance, power, heroism, the seasons and cycle of life. Wow. Seasons, and we have winter and summer here. In the Chinese zodiac, the rabbit is the most propitious sign. Those born under the rabbit are thought to have considerable power. See, you don't even know. In many cultures, the rabbit is a lunar creature with feminine energies whose outline can be seen in the face of the full moon, no less. Many Native American rabbit myths tell of the hare returning to the sun, to the sky, and restoring warmth, the patterns of day and night, and the seasons and prosperity. The rabbit is in the painting. The rabbit in this painting is Celtis, a moon goddess venerated by the Ugric peoples of Western Siberia. Although this goddess can assume many forms, the hare is sacred to her. So a moon goddess, no less. Well, I'm holding it here because her work is very intricate and very deep. It's interesting because there's a toad in there and there's a lion. Oh my gosh. Because when I was flipping through, I saw the toad. But I don't know if you can see, there's a lion, there's a toad, and there's a hare in these little spheres. Stop it. I mean, I don't even, we'll see if there's another. Okay, oh wow, we have 3. Oh my. And they all, and since we have 3 that has shown up, the 3 above, the 3 below, I'll take it. You have a lot of animal totems here, so you might want to take notes. Just write it down somewhere, put it somewhere you can find it. But we have, first we have the peacock. Vision, wisdom, beauty, and guardianship. The many eyes in the peacock's tail feathers are associated with vision and wisdom. In Greek mythology, the bird was a symbol of the goddess Hera, who kept it in her temple as a many-eyed guard. Muslims of Java believe the peacock guards the gate to paradise. In Europe, peacock mythology has varied and, depending on the culture, may represent a bad omen or symbolize the soul. I don't see any bad happening here with abundance and 9 of Cups and the Chariot and power. So, beautiful energy. What I resonated with, guards the gate to paradise. Vision and wisdom. And when we have a cat, which is funny, right? Since we did the Fantasy Cat Oracle deck, which is independence, magic, and once again abundance is here. The cat is well known for its independent character. In the Egyptian hierarchy of beasts, it was a supreme being. The divine mother of all cats was the goddess Bast, an earth mother and deity of life and abundance. The Greeks associated cats with the goddess Artemis, the huntress and virgin goddess of the moon. The Roman version of Artemis was Diana, who was known for witchcraft. Lots of moon energy for you, dear one. Sun, moon. I mean, it kind of makes sense. And last but not least, we have the heron. The heron is a bird of the water and is thus associated with feminine energy and regeneration. In ancient Egypt, the heron was the first transformer of the human soul after death because it was in flight over the because it was seen in flight over the fields when the Nile began to flood. It was associated with fertility and the renewal of life. In the Roman epic, the Aeneid, the heron is open, a symbol of the Aeneid. I can't remember how to say that. The heron, I always butcher it. The heron is again a symbol of renewal and is depicted rising from the ashes of the burned city of Ardea. Ardea. So just beware, but that rabbit, that's in your reading twice. But there's just this aspect of feminine energy. Feminine energy, this goddess, this love, this feeling, compassion, empathy, that heart chakra energy. With the divine feminine. It's associated with the divine feminine. But this is, you know, you have this healing with this relic of time. You know, this renewal, this purifying of the energy. And this was a beautiful reading, Leo. Okay, 2023. Looks like summer and winter are going to be significant this year.